How the hell? You mean we never covered the original Geometry Wars, one of the shining stars of the early days of XBLA? How the bleeding hell? Alright, well, I'm here to put things right. Back when gaming in HD was the hot new thing, back when the 360 was just getting its feet wet in the market, Geometry Wars Retro Evolved happened. This update of a little Easter egg in Project Gotham Racing 2 was a paradox in game form. Really, really shiny visual effects from a game that could have been some old vector-based arcade shooter. Welcome to that paradox. We both have and do not have cake. As the full name of the game is Geometry Wars Retro Evolved, that subtitle happens to elucidate the dual nature of this game effectively. There are two game modes, Retro, which returns us to the days of quarter-slurping shooters like Sheriff and Robotron 2084, and Evolved, which expands the playfield, adds a weird mesh effect underneath, makes the shrapnel look shinier, the projectiles look shinier. It's just a really shiny, strong argument for HD gaming. Both sides play more or less the same. Wave after wave of hostile shapes come at you, you fire at them, they blow up, repeat. Some of them have tails, some of them have particular traits, like the green squares that back off when you fire in their direction, or the pink things that explode into smaller pink things. It's all very basic, until circles start appearing. Now, one thing about vector systems, they don't handle circles very well. Circles are anathema to the very nature of the vector-based style. So if you hit a circle, all hell breaks loose. It begins to act as a black hole, distorting the flight paths of both the hostiles and your fire. Many shapes will fall in, never to be seen again. Or you can try to blow it up, that works too. This latter option yields points, which are of the utmost importance, as score dictates not only your power-ups, not only your lives, but it's pretty much the only reason to play. Unless you really just want to freak out your dog. While the gameplay is very basic, the execution is awesome. The controller is the only thing between your mind and your guns, and it acts to distort that connection as little as possible. That said, your primary issue is going to be an optical overload, as the swirling effects of a couple black holes and the shrapnel from exploding shapes and the distortions and the mesh of the background and the... Sorry, I lost myself for a moment in the shininess of it all. This is the game that became the go-to point of comparison for every twin-stick shooter that would follow. It's in the consciousness, and it's stuck there. Much like a black hole, Geometry Wars can do strange things to the flow of time. You can find yourself on some slowly Tuesday evening, trying to kill some time before you head out with your mates to all-you-can-eat wing night and start playing idly without realizing what's going on. You usually come to on a Saturday, not necessarily the Saturday immediately following, before collapsing into a particle effect-laden coma. The war in Geometry Wars is against your will, and your will doesn't stand a vector's chance in hell.